right, there we go. Happy release day, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is February 11th. We got lucky. I didn't think we were going to get these boxes till tomorrow. They shipped very late, but we got them for release night. We've got 2026. For the first time, 2026 Series 1, we've got a jumbo that has been reduced. There is only one autograph and one relic as opposed to two relics that have been in the past. So we did get reduced on that. What I haven't looked at actually is the silver packs. They were advertised as only having one silver pack in here. But I don't know. I have not seen any actual breaks of Series 1, so I don't know if there's more than one silver pack or not. I think there might be two still, but not sure. But anyways, we got our jumbo. We've got our regular Hoppy that has one autograph or one relic. So that's what we got. After this one, we're going to do 3 more of these jumbo boxes and do a whole half case. So that's going to be coming up afterwards, but this is what we got going on first. But there's more. I also got a nice little bonus for everybody. Here we go. Got a tin. These are a fun little rip. I've always enjoyed these ever since they started making these tins, the holiday tins, the everything tins, Series 1, update, whatever it is, holiday stuff. I've had fun with them. I think they're cool. They're very similar to hanger boxes. And they have some exclusive stuff. So we're going to go ahead and add in a tin for everybody as well. So this will be my first glimpse of what we got in the tins. And if anybody wants this, let me know. I'll send it to you, the empty tin, if anybody wants it. If not, my kids will destroy it. Guaranteed. That is a guarantee. All right, let's move these out of the way. Move them over a little bit more. Even that, not out of the way enough. So there we go. All right, here we go. Starting off with a tin. Nice little bonus for everybody. Let's see what we can get. Stemmers, how's it going? You guys are welcome. Crowbar, everybody, thank you guys. You guys should know me enough by now that I like to add things in when I can. I can't always add things in, but when I can, I do. All right, so here we go. First look. I liked the look of these when Topps was kind of showing them off at first. I thought it was kind of cool. I like this kind of patch on the side. Looks like a jersey. Looks stitched a little bit. So I liked it, and then I kind of saw pictures of the actual cards coming out, and I didn't like it so much. And now that I'm seeing it in person, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I'm sure there's going to be some adjusting to it to see how things go and everything, but straight off the bat, I think it's an okay design. All right, we got Eric Lauer, Chris Bubich, Peyton Toll, Altuve, Kirsch, Sonny Gray. By the way, if you don't know, someone polled in Pierce's group on Reddit. One of our guys over there pulled a Kershaw autograph, the 75th anniversary die cut Kershaw autograph orange out of 25. I almost passed out. What a card. Sonny Gray. We got the Red Sox. We got Yoshida, Marsh, Fuentes, Singer, Webb, Adams, Grant Holmes. Look at that hair. Love it. Stanton, Fernandez, Miguel Vargas, former Dodger, Nick Pivetta, Burgos, Tovar, Canzone, Kafis, Doyle, Carter, Seymour, Alexander, Volpe, Young, Miller, McCutcheon, Burns, Cool Crushers. Check that out. That's kind of a cool card. I like that. Kikuchi, Lewis, Schwelly. We got league leaders here for home runs. No doubt Cal Raleigh at the top of that list. Bregman, Yamamoto. There's a nice base card. Pajes, Pedro. Beck, Young, Casey, Riley, Wells. Oh, there's a Brady House. Not a bad rookie name there. Jacob Wilson with his rookie cup. Alvarez. Ah, there's the one we're looking for. It's a base, but hopefully JD enjoys that. A nice Roman Anthony there, which is interesting. I haven't seen a lot of cards recently with this that has the rookie cup, the rookie shield, and the rookie cup on the same card. I feel like that used to be more common before. Baseball BFFs, Zach Neto and Caleb Durbin. Now, let's get to the good stuff. You can kind of see here the new design for these. Agustin Ramirez. And then we got upside down things. So let's do this. Let's save the upside down ones for last. Put the Ramirez there. All right. We got to figure out which of these is kind of the base. Are they both base? I'm not sure. Ryan Ritter. No numbering on that one. So this must be the pink and green must be the base for the eggs. Carson Weisenhunt. Got that nice spring kind of background with leaves and stuff. No number on that one. No number on the green. A little bit of a ding on the corner there. All right, let's see our upside down stuff. We got a silver foil Anthony Siegler. This looks like a sand glitter. I can't tell if that's a sand glitter or a hollow foil. Jimmy Crooks. Looks like hollow foil to me. Oh, we got another upside. Oh, we got, oh my goodness. All right. Jimmy Crooks. Nolan McLean upside down. Nice 75th anniversary kind of throwback design. We've got a Stars of MLB Byron Buxton. And check this out. Our very first thing. Is this orange? It looks orange to me. Let's see. Where are we at? Cleveland. Right off the bat. Ski. Did you get a nice hit? CJ Kafis. It's got little chicks in the background. Can you see that? Little CJ Kafis chicks. No number on it, though. I thought it was an orange. But still, interesting. Interesting little orange little baby chicks. Disappointed it's not numbered, though. I saw the orange foil, and I thought for sure. All right, that just means we're going to have to pull more oranges later. All right, where is... Kind of move it out of the way because I just don't have enough space. But here goes our hobby. Let's do it. Get these packs out of here and get some smoke on them. Nick, how's it going? All right, you guys tell me, should we do our silver packs, which I did notice are not really silver packs, they're white packs now. So should we do our white packs all at the end or do them after each box? Let me know what you guys think. Didn't miss anything. Except I threw in a little tin, just a little bonus. I threw a tin in. So we had a couple little things come out of the tin, like this orange chicken, little baby chicks parallel. Stars of MLB background, hollow foil, silver, and then our holiday parallels. Roman Anthony, Brady House. So you didn't miss much. Just a nice little bonus I like to throw in. You guys know. You guys know. All right, here we go. Let's get some smoke on those packs. Because we need the good vibes. There we go. Now it's hitting better. All right, at the end. I like that too. All right, we'll save them all for the end. There's only going to be 2, potentially 3. We shall see. I know some of you guys have opened jumbos. Is there 2 silver packs or just 1? This is Strawberry Sunrise. Compliments of Well, not compliments of. I had to pay for it. Stizzy. Oh, nice. Because I know they advertised it as only one, but I thought that would be very, very odd and pretty harsh to take away a relic and a silver pack. So that's good. All right. There we go. Is it true that James Vanderbeek died? That's crazy. All right, here we go. First packs out of our hobby. Didier Fuentes, Brady Singer, Webb, Adams, Rasmussen, English, Corbin Carroll, who going to start on the IL, isn't he? Max Muncy, Casey Schmidt, Cody Freeman. The Dodgers have a Freeman as well. There's those baseball BFFs again. And an upside down Ramon Urias. Nice silver foil. Shout out again to Kasha for from the City Lights Discord for sending me this knife here to help me open up these boxes. I actually used it to open up the case. Oh man, cancer. That's wild. It's wild when people from your generation, start like dying. Wild. Zach Nito, Manzardo, Williamson, Bernabel, Stevenson, Scott. We got the Rangers team card. Garrett Crochet, big fan. Angel Martinez, Chad Patrick, Jacob Marcy, and an upside down. Oh, not an upside down. It is a Pedro Martinez. Thought it was upside down. Jeez, how old was he? 48, so 4 years older than me. I'll be 45 later this year. Looks like we got an all base pack. Durbin, Bailey, Backus, Ginn, McMahon, Tarong, Keeshall. League leaders for average, Springs, Rogers, Sanchez, and Colson Montgomery. Yeah, not a lot of professional Joshes. There's a Jacob right there. That's the one we're looking for. Definitely one of the big rookies to chase. And the same guy who pulled that Kershaw that I mentioned, his son pulled a Mizurowski auto. How crazy is that? And they were both inscribed with the numbers 22 and 33. I thought that was really cool. All right, New Age Athletics. There they are. Brian Bello, Bayo, Holmes, Rocker, Future Stars. Let's take a look at these Future Stars. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Bronx Buddies. That's a cool one too. Grant Holmes again. Schumann, Freed, Moore. We got an insert. Pete Alonso, Greatest Hits. And an Agustin Ramirez. Oh, we got some league leaders there. Oh, check that one out. That would almost look like average league leaders. Almost look like that would be an image variation or something with that being an action shot like that. But I'm going to assume it's a base. Rodriguez, Donovan, Astros, Stanton, Fernandez, Vargas, Pavetta. You see that? All right. Shea Langoliers and a Nick Kurtz. Purple. Gary. A one for Gary that's not really even for Gary. This is for his buddy who hops in with him on some breaks. What a way to start out. Nick Kurtz purple. 232 out of 250. Nick Kurtz. That is a beauty. That's the way to find a first hit. For Levi, very cool. I wanted to put that down, actually. I forgot to write that. Let me do that real quick. Because he's got the Cubs, too. I'm going to just put right here, Levi. And Levi. That way I can kind of separate it for you guys. I just put his name here. So very cool. Congratulations to Levi. Awesome. Love it. Let's try out the other stack. I got 2 stacks of cards here. I know you can't see it on Instagram, but if you watch it back on YouTube, you'd be able to see it. Jackson Merrill, another nice action shot, robbing a home run. Not bad. Sonny Gray. We got the Red Sox. Yoshida, Marsh, Judge. Is that going to be a chrome buyback again this year? Is that going to be the image we're looking for? Him shaking his finger at you? Kerry Carpenter, Josh Lowe, Garcia, Hunter Goodman, Bryce Miller, and another 75th, Robin Yount. Very cool. 91 design. Yeah, I so far I'm liking the pictures that they've chosen too. I didn't like it when I started seeing hits come in from, you know, Instagram, Reddit, whatever. I'm seeing the cards like in pictures and it doesn't look good. But in person, I'm actually liking these. I think it's pretty nice. I think that's a pretty nice design. It's fairly clean, simple. Off the bat, my first impressions are positive. Austin Wells, Kemp, Sosa, Kolek, Devaney, Jackson Holiday, who's also going to start on the IL, Quinn Priester, Frazier, Banfield, Pavin Smith, Sean Manea, and upside down? Not upside down. This is one of those, is it ticket? Something about a ticket? Yeah, big ticket player, Gunnar Henderson. Nice looking insert. I've liked those so far when I've seen them. Yeah, I can't wait to see all of them. By the end of the night, I'm pretty sure I'll see about. This is the crazy thing about flagship releases these days. You know, 10 years ago it wasn't like this, but you could get a jumbo or something like that, and you would get a complete set in one box. But we're gonna open 4 jumbos, a hobby box. I got a tin for the next break as well, if you're into that one. Look forward to that. But and we got bonuses and stuff like that. But after opening all that tonight, I don't think I'll see the whole set. There'll still be cards that I haven't seen. Estrada, Williams, Gilbert. There's Alex Freeland, the Dodgers rookie. Padres, there's a base Nick Kurtz to go along with your purple parallel for Levi. Take that. Peterson, Chandler Simpson Future Stars. Again, the Future Stars I think look good too. Someone pulled a Chandler Simpson auto. Was that Ski? I think. Out of 25 also, I believe. Hayden Birdsong. We got the Royals Muscle. Jurickson Profar. And another base, Brady House. Base pack. I was trying to wait, see something good, but not that one. All right, Levi doing okay so far. Everybody else, we're still playing catch up. Jacob Wilson. Raffy Devers, Bubich, Lauer, Toll, Style and Smiles, Colton Cowser, Lizardo, Ben Rice, Colby Thomas, Nico Horner, and another 35th anniversary, Chipper Jones. These 35th anniversary cards really are nostalgic if you're about my age as well. Really brings it back. Get our base out of there. Francisco Alvarez, Altuve. There's another Kirsch, Gray, Matthews. Nice Bryce Matthews rookie. Palencia, Bogarts, Joe Rock. Nice name. Joey Bart, Dylan Smith, Davis Martin. And this looks like another big ticket player. Oh, no, it's not. It's a gold foil. Kybert Ruiz. Very nice. Always like Kybert Ruiz. Out of $3.99. Is this the yellow gold? Is that what this one is called? This is not like a real gold foil. Those would be numbered out of 50. But nice one for the Nats. Chad, that's you, right? Yeah, Chad, there you go. Yeah, Fox, I saw that too. It was some little kid. Which I love to see, to be honest. Love to see a kid pull that. Roman Anthony, hiding in the back. Red Sox, anything but backyard breaks and what's those other fucking douches? Filth bomb, stuff like that. Blech. Disgusting. Red Sox, Yoshida, Marsh, Fraley, Ramos. There's an Ohtani, first Ohtani we've seen. Baez, Diaz, Lara, Will Benson, and what do we have there? Nice profiles. Roman Anthony by Ken Griffey Jr. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Kind of like that. Simple. Kind of like the simplicity of it so far. I don't know. What is this one? It's out of $3.99, $3.48 out of $3.99. But when there's, 50 to 60 parallels of every card, hard to keep up with all of them. All of them. We just got to get some color on them next. Tommy Tanks, Tommy Edman. Looks like we got our first gold out of 2026 coming up. Tommy Edman, Fuentes, Singer. This is our third Fuentes that we've seen. Third Fuentes in one box and one tin. Logan Webb. Again, Webb we've seen before. Adams, Messick, Lopez, Rodon, Morales, Kyle Freeland, William Contreras, and this is not a gold. This is it is a gold. Oh man, these are tricky to see. The stitching and stuff really throws me off, but it's an Arizona player. It is Pavin Smith. 1,084 out of 2026. 1,084 out of 2026. Third numbered card in just over half the box. Take all the Fuentes you can get, huh? I think I put this in the wrong top loader, actually. I threw this in a thick one. Because I forgot to open the new box. That's why that Pavin Smith fell right out of there. There we go. A little bit more of a snug fit there. Carlos Cortez, Manzardo, Williamson, Bernabel, Kyle Teal. Nice rookie there. Hopping to it, the Braves, Detmers, Vest, McLean, Michael Harris, number 2. And what do we have here on the back? Anthony Volpe. Oh, it's the All Tops team insert. I did see a few of these too. These are pretty good looking inserts as well. And wouldn't you know it, Levi just continuing to take all the hits. Nick Kurtz, All Tops. Very nice looking cards. I like the foil on it. Very nice. Levi not saving any of the hits for anybody else. Saying, I will take them all. Thank you very much. No auto, no hit yet. It's coming though. Ben Lively, Stevenson, Bailey, Bacchus, Peters, Daniel Schneemann. Nice diving action card there. He is literally mid-air. I love those diving cards. Cal Rayleigh. Nice looking card. Troy Melton, Cole Young, Mason Miller. And what do we have here? Oh, it's a base card. Andrew McCutcheon. What do we have underneath that? This is going to be our auto. We got an auto. We're already ahead. An auto or a relic. And we went ahead and got Jacob Melton. Very cool for Andrew Smith. It's a sticker, which is a little bit of a bummer. But it's an auto nonetheless. Better than a napkin. Very cool. Yeah, I agree. The all tops this year is very much better. I thought they were okay last year. I didn't really have a problem with them, but they definitely made them better. Ah, very cool. Glad. Happy wife, happy life, right? Let's pull all the Astros we can get, and hopefully you'll have a good night. Happy for Andy. All right, here we go. Andy again, first timer, first time luck. Good stuff. Luke Rayleigh. Luke Rayleigh. JT again. McMahon. There's a Miz. Jacob Mizurowski. I think that's our second one. New Age Athletics. Boyd. Horwitz. Gonzalez. Burns. Cool Crushers. Kikuchi. And Rafi Devers. It's our 35th anniversary. 35th/75th. All right, Jeremiah Jackson, Bayo. There's that nice O'Neal Cruz. Rodriguez, Donovan, Urias, Sosa, Perkins, Murphy, Lewis, Schwelly Future Stars. And here we go, something upside down. Edmundo Sosa, silver foil. You know, I've seen a few miscut cards as well. And I gotta say, so far in our box, I haven't seen any quality control issues. Everything looks pretty centered. Everything's in pretty good shape. So far, so good. Jordan Beck. We got the Astros. There's that Bobby, that horizontal diving Bobby. I do have the team list. Let's see. There's Mookie too. Bobby followed by Mookie. Let's see. Sando. Nope, I don't see you in this one, buddy. Nope, no Sando in this one. You're definitely in the next one, right? Yes. Mookie Betts. That's one of the funnier things that I've seen so far today is Andy talking about his girlfriend being an Astros fan, and then Jeff turning around and saying it's time for a new girlfriend. Oh, that's clever. I like it. Will Warren. There's Jacob Melton again. Bo Naylor, Brian Wu. We got home run league leaders, Bregman, Yamamoto, and a greatest hits, Jack Caglione. I could not say his name. Caglianone. Caglianone. I'm doing my best. That to me sounds like an Italian last name, and I have an Italian last name, but I'm not necessarily Italian, so can't really get that name right. Caglianone. It's tough. Yeah, it is hard to keep up sometimes when you join a bunch of breaks. I got in on one today. I need to pay for that, but yeah, I got in on one today. Just a cheap team, just to do something. But when you're in a lot of breaks, as I've been before, it is sometimes hard to keep track. Luckily, I keep everything up on Instagram and Reddit. I never delete anything; it'll always be there. So you can always look back. Josh Young, Jacob Young. We got the A's. There's an Acuna. Jeez, is this the second coming of the bat down Acuna? Hunter Brown, Weisenhunt, Freeman, Garcia, Beavers, Pajes. We got the Tigers. My dog is scratching at my door. And a Christian Yelich. I'm going to go let my dog in the room real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Get in here. Jeez, I didn't even realize. Didn't even have the room light on. All right, we got 2 more packs to go. This one feels a little thick. 2 more packs to go in our hobby box. Owen Casey, Kirk, Maxwell. Here we're seeing some new names now. Jorge Soler, Aubert, Vlad Jr. with the red. Brian Abreu, Barger, Pasquatch, Mackenzie Gore, Cesar Prieto, and a 35th anniversary Corey Seager. Always still like Corey Seager. I don't know about you guys, but when we've got a player and he's a good player, then he gets, goes somewhere else, I still follow him. I still like him. Got a couple Corey Seager autographs. Austin Riley, Meyer, RBI league leaders, Narvaez, Strom. Oh, there's a Jonah Tong. It's a base, but it's a Jonah Tong. Paul Skeens, also a base, but still a Skeens nonetheless. Jonathan India, another one of those players with hair from heaven. Keibert Ruiz, Tatis, Brandon Walter, and the last card in our hobby box is a base card. Jose Berrios. So we kind of ended on a whimper. Not a bang. But we did get an autograph. We did get a numbered Nick Kurtz. So I count those things as wins. All right, we still do have our silver pack. We'll get to that after. But in the meantime, let's do our giveaway. So you guys take a vote. Tell me what you want to open. 4, 2, or 0. Put your number down. 4, 2, or 0, and we'll get to it. In the meantime, I'll get our little spinny wheel ready. But go ahead and throw out your numbers, whatever you want to see, 4, 2, or 0. All right. If you've been in the breaks before, you know what the wheel's for. If you're new, Andy, Edwin, who else is new in here? We got Ordinary Humor is new. I think that's it. 3 new people in here today. So you're in for a treat. That's all I can say. All right, 4, 2, or 0. Throw out your numbers. Get the smoke going. Oh, Jeff too, yes. All right. So while you guys are throwing out your numbers, let's see what we're playing for. Let's see what we're here to win. My Post-it fell off. But this is number 1. Number 1 is, I know he can't see it, but it is a 2025 Series 2 Super Box. So we're going to add this in if we pull the number 1 redemption. Number 2, we've got 2025 Donruss. 1 autograph or memorabilia card in there. That's redemption number 2. And redemption number 3, 2025 update. 2025 update blaster. That's number 3. All right, 2 and 3 there. Let's see what we got. Let's see our votes. Let's see our numbers here. A lot of people, a lot of numbers. Let's go. All right, 4, 2, 0, 4, 0, 0, 4, 0, and 2. It looks like 0 is the winner. So, let's move that out of the way for a second. 0, let's see what we got in here. It is redemption number 2. So that means we're opening a Donruss box. But there's more. We've also got a nice, fresh, used, 2 times in a row $20 bill. Bam! There we go. 2 times in a row. Andrew Jackson makes an appearance. And we're not even doing Allen and Ginter. We're not doing Heritage. The kind of stuff you might see that in normally. So for the second break in a row, $20 bill. Good choices, guys. Good choices. Now, who's going to get that $20 bill? Only one way to find out. We've got 30 names on our list here. 30 names. We had 30 spots, 15 random, 15 pick your team. So everybody's got a shot at this. Let's put this on full screen. Yeah, Donruss is pretty cool. Honestly, 2025, it was okay. It wasn't great. There's other years, though, that Donruss is really, really good. So 2025, so-so. But it's still got a hit. Can't go wrong with that. All right, here we go. 20 bucks. Let's see who's going to get it. Got my pen ready. Write down who the winner is. All right, here we go. 30 names. Who's going to get it? If you had more than one spot, you got more than one chance. Ooh, it's close. It's either going to be Gary Or, wouldn't you know it, the first time person, is it going to stay Edwin? Bam! Edwin C. Jr. 25. You are the proud new owner of a used $20 bill. Congrats, Edwin. Love to see it. All right, we'll just close that. And we'll do it again on the next break. But for now, we do have some Donruss to open. Shipping plus some packs. Yeah, man. Honestly, that's what a lot of people do when they win the money. I have sent the money through the mail. People have got their cash. But you win or win. Thank you, Fox. I love that. But yeah, I get that too, Straub. But hey, it's wild the way it works. And at least it was a 20. It wasn't a 5. But yeah, that's what a lot of people do is they'll use that $20 for credit towards another break or towards shipping. If you look on my Instagram, I have a little a pinned post that is add a pack to your stack. And I have, any boxes like this that I have unopened, I'll open them and I'll send you packs. So add a pack to your stack. Anybody's open to that. All you got to do is let me know and pay for them. And I will send you packs. All right, let's go. Let's put this out now. Our good vibes, our good mojo strikes again. So let's use this this knife donation to get this one open. How about that? Boom. The knife is sharp. I can say that. Look at that. Cut right into the box. All right, we got one hit coming. Let's hope it's another auto. Panini with their backwards packs. All right, this is 2025, so we're taking a step back in years, in a year. Darren Baker rated rookie. This is one thing that's super annoying, though, is the constant switching from one direction to the other. Bobby Witt, Doc Gooden, Arrieta, Jace Young. That is Ian Kinsler, Austin Wells, Evan Carter, Jim Cott, Bucky Dent. We've got a rated prospect, Braylon Doughty, Johnny Bench, Optic, Christian Campbell, Optic, rated prospect, Cam Caminiti, and Bryce Eldridge, both rated prospects. Yeah, man, last time I did, I almost, I'm not a huge knife guy or anything like that, but I've owned knives before. Ooh, check that out. We got some orange laser, it looks like. But I've owned knives before, and it seems like whenever you have a new knife, it cuts you. Braylon Payne, Unleashed. Those are cool inserts. I do like the Unleashed. We've got Franklin Arias, Dylan Head, Pee Wee Reese, Luis Angel Acuna, Edgar Martinez, Cliff Lee, trying to read upside down here, Chipper Jones, Jim Rice, that's Jacob Wilson, Kumar Rocker, Ryan Braun, is that who that is? Yeah, Ryan Braun, trying to read upside down. It's tougher than you think. Roger Clemens with the rocket ship parallel. We've got an upside down Kobe Mayo, just an optic. And Bryce Rainier, rated prospect, an orange laser is what I think they call these. But for some reason, I cannot believe Panini is really terrible about numbering. As much as I complain about Topps not putting enough numbers on stuff, Panini is way worse. Like, look, that's a cool card, you know? I guess you can't really see the laser bit of it too much, but it's a good looking card. They don't even have a number on it. I always say the same thing about Topps. Like, if you have unnumbered parallels, number them. I don't care if they're numbered to 10,000. Number them. Oh, I can feel we've got a relic. I can feel the thickness in the back. Sebastian Walcott, Elite Series. Roman Anthony, rated prospect. Not bad for JD, for Josh. Christian Moore. Mike Messina. Bert Campaneris. Sammy Sosa. Billy Martin. And Greg Maddux. Kind of got to do them in pairs. Aaron Judge and Bobby Miller. That is Mariano Rivera. All right, we got a Frank Thomas. Nice red and blue. Will Clark. Optic. Heston Kjerstad. Black optic. And I think we're going to have a number on this. This is a Jersey King for Detroit, Colt Keith. That's a thick one. It's got kind of like a sapphire kind of effect to it to compare it to Topps. And wouldn't you know it, my big complaint, look at that. It's orange, it's sparkly, and there is no number on it. That is disappointing. Let me get a thick sleeve here, though. That's pretty thick. Thicker than your standard relic from Topps. All right, let's see. You're going to fit in 100. Ah, perfect. 100 point. There we go. For Detroit. Who got Detroit? It is A-Rod. Not bad. Colt Keith, young player. Sparkly card. But no number. So disappointing. How's it going, Cross? All right, Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. We've got Roger Clemens, Hurston Waldrop, James Wood, and Jackson Churio. Those two names always go together. Eddie Matthews and Manny Ramirez. Jake Peavy and Heston Kjerstad. We got the rocket ship parallel again, James Triantos. We got a Tony Oliva optic, Bobby Miller silver optic, Adam Wainwright milestones, 200 career wins, Carson Williams, and another upside down one, Dalton Rushing, Mystery Redemption himself. right, got some more stuff back here. Juan Marichal. That's Deion Sanders and Rhett Lauder. Jim Palmer and Alex Gordon. Jimmy Rollins and Don Mattingly. And Yachty and Jeff Bagwell. Yachty Molina and Jeff Bagwell. Connor Norby, red and blue. Got another orange. Zebby Matthews, optic. Aaron Judge, orange optic. See, look how cool this card is. And no number. The cards look so good. Nice one for the Yankees. Edwin continuing to be a winner. Colt Emerson is an optic. Jace Young, Marvels. And then Brock Wilken and Brody Brecht. Oops. All right, last pack of Donruss. Then we get back into our jumbo. Still got our silver packs too. But for the most part, for double the money, jumbos are where it's at. All right, we got Charlie Condon. Nice one there. And Ben Hess, Ricky Henderson, Michael Young, and Mike Piazza. Brooks Lee and Jim Thome. Tony Perez and Buster Posey. Mike Schmidt and Junior Caminero. We've got another rocket ship parallel, Hurston Waldrop. Connor Norby, optic. A couple of Norbies in that last pack. Jake Peavy, black. And a bomb squad, Aaron Judge. Two nice Aaron Judges in that last pack. Very cool. Bomb squads, I think, are pretty rare. Oh no, I'm thinking of Whammy. I had to look at the box. Yeah, Whammy is the super rare one. But still a nice bomb squad nonetheless. Yeah, that was a Judge pack for sure. All right, jumbo. Get these packs out. Get some smoke on them. There we go. This is what I wanted to see. Very cool. 2 silver packs. On Beckett, on the website, you know, that you check for the checklists. To me, it's the best. They've been the best for a while, but I used to use Cardboard Connection. I used to use their checklists a lot, and I didn't like Bowman's or Beckett so much. But now, Beckett is, I think, the clear leader as far as checklists and reference stuff like that. So, yeah. But anyways, on the Beckett website, it said that there was only one silver pack in the jumbos. I'm glad that was wrong. All right, good vibes, good mojo. Yeah, Chad, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. There's another one who has a decent um like team list function too, or team list feature. I can't remember who it is though. But they're decent too. I can't remember who it is. All right, one more hit, then we'll get going. All right, big hits. My hits for your hits. All right, Jumbo, let's go. One auto, one relic. This may sound weird, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing what the relics look like too. All right, where's our good stuff? Right about there. All right, we got Martin, Diaz, Lara, Benson. We're seeing different names. Schmidt, Freeman, Martinez, Patrick, Marcy, Ramirez. League leaders for average. There's a first Spencer Strider that we've seen. Myers, Giolito, Metz, Olson, Stowers, Brian Hayes, Cubs, Kolek, Estrada, Williams, Gilbert, Freeland, Devers, Bubich, Lauer, Toll. We got the Bronx Buddies, Grant Holmes, Giancarlo Stanton, Yanquiel Fernandez. And we'll start getting into the good stuff. Miguel Vargas, Pavetta, Burgos, Tovar. Well, we'll get there eventually at least. Dominic Canzone. We got an upside down something. We got a 35th anniversary Seiya Suzuki. Jackson Churio is a big ticket player. And an upside down Nolan McLean. This is a sand glitter. Jumbo exclusive. I actually like these sand glitters. They first came out last year. And I like them. They are nice. TJ, Frank, how's it going, guys? There's a James Wood, first of him that we've seen. James Wood, I'm surprised that he doesn't have a rookie cup or future stars. Usually that would be your second year kind of stuff. Shocking. James Wood, Blake Snell, Contreras, Royals, Henderson, Hernandez, McGreevy, Blue Jays, Shanwell, Johnston, Gonzalez, Jonah Heim. That's our first Basayo. Big name for Baltimore, Sam Basayo. Casey Mize, there's Junior Caminero, Williams, Imanaga, Bednar, Seymour, Acuna, Brown, Kirk, Maxwell, Soler, Aubert, Mayer, RBI leaders, Narvaez, Lopez, Rodon, Kyle Teal. Hopping to it, Reed Detmers, Will Vest, Tristan Peters, and Daniel Schneeman, mid-air, defying gravity. All right, what do we got here? We've got Cal Rayleigh. We got an upside-down one there. Pete Crow Armstrong. Shohei Ohtani. Profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. Very cool. I like that. Cal Rayleigh. And upside down we have Kyle Freeland for the Rockies, a sand glitter. All right, let's put some of these down. Juan Duran, Christian Campbell. See, there's his future stars. RBI leaders, Butler, Beatty, Dylan Cruz, Dodgers duo, Kramer, Wheeler, Fott, Clemens, Rushing, ERA leaders, Cedon Rafaela, McGill, Shaw, Nats, Buxton, Strom, Kemp, Sosa, Kolek, Estrada, Williams, Gilbert, Freeland, Devers, Bubich, Melton, Boyd, Horwitz, Gonzalez, Urias, Sosa, Perkins, and Sean Murphy. We got Will Warren. Oh, got something upside down. Nolan McLean. Greatest hits, Jason Dominguez. And upside down, we've got, oh, a silver Shohei. Silver foil Shohei. Not bad. Crowbar. Crowbar, my neighbor. We'll put Shohei up there in the middle. Very cool. Oh man, catching up on what you guys are saying. I totally agree. Yeah, I thought James Wood for sure. I think I like Christian Campbell a lot too, but James Wood, I think, man, he in a couple years, I think he's going to be really, really fucking good. I mean, he's really good right now, but I think James Wood is really going to jump up into superstar status in maybe a year or two. Maybe not this year, but maybe, you know, the sophomore year, the second year is always the toughest, I feel like. So I think year 3 and 4, if you're going to become a superstar, that's when you're going to do it. And so, yeah, really, really shocking that James Wood didn't get a future star card or anything like that. Yeah, Ellie had one. Oh, here's our relic. Ooh, and it's a thickie. Look at that. If you guys know about relics, usually the thicker, the better. Very nice. We've got a nice thick relic coming up. Whew, come on. Let's see a low number. I have pulled 1 of 1 relics before. Jack Caglianone, there he is. Thicky. Josh, come on, man. Campbell's good. All right, it takes 2. Moreno, Larnock, Lauder, Wins, Ramirez, Perez, Collins, Turner, Manzardo, Williamson, Bernabel, Stevenson, Bailey, Bacchus, Ginn, McMahon. There's another Miz, Jacob Mizurowski. Roki Sasaki, there's our first future star. Roki was injured a lot of the season and didn't really do much. Look, I'm a huge, I want Roki to do well. I want him to be just like Yamamoto, just like, well, I don't want to say like Otani because I don't want him to start hitting. But you know, I want Roki to do well. But let's be honest, last year wasn't great, and he got a future stars card. All right, we got ERA leaders: Jose Soriano, Joe Ryan, Kobe Mayo, and home run leaders. Oh man, you remember when when Gavin Lux gained a bunch of weight on the offseason and came in just yoked, right? Gavin Lux was ripped. And what happened? He got traded. So I don't know. Bulking up doesn't necessarily ensure anything. Ooh, there's a Paul Skeens. Jacob Wilson also, 35th anniversary. But look at that. Nice Paul Skeens. Ball mid-air. Oh, man. I love Paul Skeens' look. I really think he's like, I dare you to fuck with me. I feel like Paul Skeens like glietly oozes confidence. But it's not like overt, you know? All right, upside down, we've got a Sand Glitter, William Contreras. And everything else will be leading up to our big fat patch here. Tariq Skubal, Ronnie Enriquez, Edward Cabrera, our patch is upside down. We've also got another thing upside down. It's a Nick Kurtz again. An all-tops team Nick Kurtz. Let's see that in a second. But first, our patch is a patch auto. George Springer. Wow. 7 of 10. 7 of 10, y'all. City Connect, 7 of 10. And look at that, Kurtz. Oh my goodness. Wow. Who has the Blue Jays? Josh. Wow. Oh man, what was it else that I hit for you recently, Josh? I can't remember. I know we got a big one for you too. It was Boston. What was it? Oh, was it the oh, I can't even remember. That is a thickie. All right, I think we're gonna need something bigger. That's not it. All right, let me grab bigger Celebracion. That's what it was. I think that's what it was. Yes. All right, hold on. Let me get a bigger top loader. All right, I think 120 will do it, but I've also got 130. So let's see. I think that might be too small. Go with the 130. Oh man, I really hate the thick sleeves. The thick sleeves are the worst because they just, there's nothing like in the middle, but they just bunch up and they're not great. There you go. 7 of 10, George Springer. Very cool. Last year we also pulled a heavy lumber auto of George Springer. So George Springer, we've got a good relationship with him and Memorabilia Autos. One in 19,000. Oh my goodness. 1 in 19,000. Holy crap. Thanks for looking that up, Chad. Ah, that's right. Ski got that one. Ski got the printing plate. All right, let's keep going. That, like I said, this is not all of our hits in one. This is gonna most likely count as the auto, so we're still gonna have another relic. And then on top of that, I have not seen good things. I have not heard good things. But you know, we can also get autographs in the silver packs. That's what we're really looking for. So just a regular team card, huh? Diamondbacks. But yeah, we still got chance for more. We still got more. Nolan Arenado, Estevez, Loperfido, Avila, Harper, Pena, Caballero. Check that out. Password, Josh Nixon Garcia. Taylor, Bush, Gonzalez, Corona, Abbott, Rope, Ogasawara. Oh man, this is a tough one. Shinosuke Ogasawara. Mickey Moniak, Robles, A's, Bayo, Cruz, Rodriguez, Donovan, Astros, Bobby, Mookie, Jacob Young, A's, Brewers, Ellie. There's our first Ellie that we've seen. Dubon, Varsho, Crooks, and Judge. Oh man, I don't want to see Aaron Judge waving his finger at me. I hope he doesn't get MVP again. Kerry Carpenter, Josh Lowe, Parker Messick, And now we got some more stuff. Javi Baez is a silver foil. 35th anniversary Rhino, Ryan Sandberg. And Kevin Negandhi, first pitch. I do not know who Kevin Negandhi is. Prominent host of Sports Center. I don't watch Sports Center. That explains it. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't even know the people's names. Oh, nice. Congrats, Chad. Like I said, I haven't heard good things. I've heard that autos are not easy to come by in the silver packs. So my understanding is you've beaten the odds already. Trevor Rogers. I mean, usually they're one every 3 boxes, every 3 or 4 packs, I would say, but it's gotten worse and worse over the years. Trevor Rogers, Sanchez, Montgomery, Schumann, Fried, Moore, Mariners, Langoliers, Mauricio, Julio, Trammell, Gosman, Barnett, Trout, Long, Aranda, Acosta. I think that was our first Mike Trout that we've seen too. Bautista, Altuve, Kirsch, Gray, Red Sox, Yoshida, Marsh, Fuentes, Singer, Webb, Adams, Kafis, Doyle, Carter, Seymour, Alexander, DeGrom, and Karros. Kyle Karros, Eric Karros' kid. Geraldo Perdomo, Lindor. All right, here we go. Got something on the back there. Profiles, Gunnar Henderson. 35th anniversary, Cal Ripken. Man, that's a classic one right there. 91 design, Ripken. All right, upside down, we've got a silver foil, Drew Rasmussen. All right, let me get some of these base cards out of the way. College football. The museum did not arrive today. And there's been no update in the tracking or anything. So tomorrow morning, I drop off my kids in the morning. And at like 7 a.m., I'm going to call Topps and be like, what's going on? Okay, come on now. So yeah, I was really looking for, man, I am looking forward to the museum club. I got lucky. I got 2 boxes. But, man, I need them. Burns, Crushers, Kikuchi, Lewis, Schwelly, home run leaders, Bregman, Yama, Pajes, Sheets, Stevens, Friedel, Duvall, Siegler, Burke, Leiter, Gilbert, Green, Smith, Ginn, McMahon, another Mizurowski, A's, Bayo, Rodriguez, Donovan, Astros, Bobby Witt, Frazier, Padres. There's a Nick Kurtz. Very cool. Got a couple of those. David Peterson, Chandler Simpson, Style and Smiles, and Colton Cowser. All right, we got Luzardo, Jesus Luzardo, Bryce Matthews, rookie. Ricky Henderson, 35th anniversary. Oh, Bobby. Wow, that's a nice one. Good looking inserts, for real. These all Topps team, very good this year. Very nice looking. Bryce Matthews and a sand glitter Bryce Miller. As Topps tends to do, they'll put a Bryce with a Bryce. All right, Yelich, Pasquatch, Gore, Prieto, Tatis, Walter, Berrios, Banfield, Chandler, Bubba Chandler. I think that's our first one of him. Nelson, Jeffers, Luis Angel Acuna, wins leader, Joe Adell, first Joe Adell as well. Andrew Vaughn. There's Mike Yaz with the Royals. No more though. Phillies, Mookie, Jacob Young, A's, Acuna, Brown, Kirk, Maxwell, Soler, Aubert, Mayer, Palencia, Bogarts, Joe Rock, Fraley, and Ramos. All right, we got a Shohei. We got quite a few base cards here. I didn't do a good job of separating it. Otani, Baez, Rasmussen, English. And what we got here? We got a couple down here. I might have missed a base card too. Bubba Chandler, 35th anniversary. That is Cal Raleigh, greatest hits. Detroit Tigers team card. Yep, nothing there. Tristan English, and upside down we've got Will Benson, silver foil. All right, 2 packs to go. Then we get our silver packs. And I think we've got another relic. There's Cam Schlittler, our first one of him too we've seen. All right, Cam Schlittler, big name for the Yankees. Base card. Benintendi, Darvish, Seymour, McLean, Adames, Garcia, Goodman, Miller, Lopez, Williams. Dodgers team card. Seager, Waka, Abrams, Lauer, Toll, Altuve, Kirsch, Gray. Red Sox, Yoshida, Marsh, Fuentes, Jacob Melton, Bo Naylor, Brian Wu, Weisenhunt, Freeman, Garcia, and Beavers. All right, pretty sure we got another relic in here. Definitely not as thick. Yordan Alvarez, 35th anniversary. Acuna, big ticket player. Vlad Jr., we've got a gold. And we've, oh boy. Jacob Young, red foil. 4 of 5. Oh, my goodness. Woo! Whoa. Oh, man, I've got, the hairs are standing up on my arms. That's a little gross, but it's true. The hairs stood up on my arms when I saw that red. Wow. If a patch auto out of 10 wasn't enough, how about a red foil to 5? Woo-hoo! Wow. What a box. And we're not done with the numbered cards. How about a J-Rod out of 2026? What a pack this is turning out to be. Wow, J-Rod out of 2026 for Gary. And guess what? If that wasn't enough, a sand glitter, Luis Morales. And how about this one? Paul Skeens. It's a napkin, but man, it's a Skeens. Wow. What a pack. Two numbered cards and a Paul Skeens relic. Wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. That shocking. I was not expecting that. I really thought, like, it's not going to get better than this, right? It's close. It's close. But, I mean, George Springer's got to be the top card here. But, man. Wow. All right. And wouldn't you know it, the Pirates is Edwin. Taking the money, taking the hits. Congrats, man. All right. Whew. Here we go. We still got the silver packs, too. Morales, Freeland, Contreras, McLean, Harris, Volpe, Young, Miller, McCutcheon, Pearson, Ole. Interesting. I heard that Pierce is kind of chasing after this guy because they got the same name. So that's interesting. Pearson, Ole. All right. PCA, McKinstry, first Pepiot, Church, Sagano, Castellanos, Ritter, Smith, Singer, Webb, Adams, Manzardo, Ben Williamson, O'Neill Cruz, Bernabel, Stevenson, Bailey, Bacchus, Abreu, Barger, Jonah Tong, Base, Paul Skeens, Jonathan India, Cabert Ruiz, Cam Devaney. And here we go, our last little bit of hits before we get into the silver packs. Jackson Holiday, Quinn Priester, got something upside down. We've got a Jackson Churio 35th anniversary, PCA Profiles, and upside down we have Casey Schmidt, nice silver foil. Oh man, what a way to end off those packs. Wow. Still got our silver packs, can't forget, but what a way to end. That was great. All right, silver packs. We got 3 of them. All right, get the smoke going. What a jumbo. All right, let's do it. Hits for hits. Let's do it. Let's mix them up a little. We don't know if it came from the hobby, if it came from the jumbo. It's a mystery. Unless you can keep track of that. All right, first one. Sam Basayo right off the bat. Big name rookie. Mike Piazza. Adrian Beltre. And color right off the bat. How about a green? Green. Barry Larkin. How cool is that? I love these older players. I love modern cards of older players. 41 of 99. Straight off the bat. Is that Nate? Who's got the Reds? Where are you? Where are you? I'm not seeing my list. What's wrong with me? Ah, Jeff. I thought that was Nate. Maybe Nate's on the second one. Or actually, I think that's Griffey who's got the Reds in the second one. Not bad. Not bad first pack. Let's go to the second. DDA Fuentes. Dansby Swanson. Shohei. And more color. Oh my goodness. A blue this time. Oh, come on, Shohei, get in there. Silver packs. I said how horrible they've been. And then they just go ahead and prove me wrong. All right, here we go. It's blue. It is, should be out of 150, Jonah Tong. Jeff, killer card. A blue Jonah Tong. There's our number down there. Hard to see it. 138 out of 150. 138 out of 150 for Jeff. Wow. 2 for 2. Do we have an auto? Here we go. This is it. Last pack. Last pack. Then I'm going to take a really quick break just to kind of clean everything up, make sure that the cards stay separated, and I'll get right back into it. I got to move the 420. I got to switch things around. But yeah, I'll be right back at the end of this one. Maybe a 5-minute break. And that's about it. All right. Francisco Lindor. Junior Caminero. Not very often. We don't see a lot of horizontal mojo cards. Ryan Sandberg and Albert Pujols. So that was always going to be a tough ask to try and find 3 different colors or 2 colors in an auto. We kind of knew that the last pack was going to be all base, but wow. Still, wow. All right. Let's go over what we got. Good way to start Series 1. It has to be said. Good way to start. Lots and lots of good stuff in this one. All right, let's start off with our little bonus hit. Colt Keith, no number. Big fat patch, no number. Shameful. All right, so we had that Colt Keith. Let's see. We've got this Shohei right here, a nice silver foil Shohei. And how about a Mojo Shohei? Base, but can't go wrong. Golds. We had Pavin Smith out of 2026. We've got J-Rod out of 2026. That one was numbered 1331. I don't even think I saw that. I saw Paul Skeen's name and I got excited. But that one's 1331 out of 2026 for J-Rod. Speaking of, we got the Paul Skeens relic. Very cool looking relic. It's just a plain base napkin, but it is a good looking card. How about Keibert Ruiz out of 399? I don't know if this is the yellow gold. I don't know if it's yellow rainbow. I don't know. But Keibert Ruiz out of 399. We had an autograph come out of our hobby box. Jacob Melton. Base auto. But not bad out of a hobby box to get an auto as opposed to a relic. How about Nick Kurtz, our first hit of the night. Nick Kurtz, purple foil out of 250. All right, now the good stuff. Jonah Tong out of 150. Very nice. I guess you could call that a color match for the Mets. How about Barry Larkin out of 99 out of a silver pack? And now the 2 big boys. Wow. Which one? Where do we end? I don't know. Let's start off, I guess, with here because it doesn't have any ink on it. Jacob Young. Red foil out of 5. 4 of 5. This one, I said the quality control is pretty good. It is pretty good. It does look like this one may be slightly to the left. But this is a nice card. Very, very nice card. Congrats, Chad, on that one. And then the big one. Look at that City Connect patch. 7 of 10, George Springer. Patch auto. Man, that is nice. City Connect. 7 of 10. Crazy. What a way to start off 2026. What a way to start. That's awesome. All right, let's do it. Let's smoke one more time. Then, like I said, I'm going to take a break and be right back here in just like 5 minutes for the jumbo half case coming up next. Thank you guys all. Very cool. Yellow hollow foil. You guys have been typing all this stuff. I have no I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm way behind here. But yeah. Oh shit. You had an earthquake? Where are you at, Jeff? Cuz I didn't feel it. If you're in California.